NICU Math Part 2. Here we go. So we're going to take last example and we're just going to build upon that. So last time we talked about PO percentage for a 24-hour period. A lot of times that helps determine when an infant's ready to go home. This time around, what we're going to do is we're going to look at how do you get that total for the entire day and some other math that goes along with that while we're on the topic. So let's go in here and let's say we have an infant that is 3.2 kilos and target feeds are 150 mLs per kilo per day. Now that number is pretty typical for a lot of preemies. A lot of providers shoot for that range-ish, right? Some go for 160, some go for like 140, but oftentimes you see about 150. So let's work with that number. How to figure out your Q3 feeds, the volume for that. So in order to do that, you get your 150 times 3.2. And that way you can figure out the total volume for the day. And then you got to divide that up by 8 feeds if it's Q3 feedings. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 1 is 2. Add 1, that's 3. And then 3 times 0 is going to be 0. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 1 is 3. And then add 1, that's 4. Put that all together. Add your decimal place back and you got 480. So that means for the full day, an infant that weighs 3.2 kilos, should have 480 mLs for the entire day. Now you're going to break that up into Q3 feedings, right? So in other words, you're going to break that number up by 8. You divide that by 8 and you get 60. So in other words, 480 divided by 8, that's going to be 60 mLs on a Q3 frequency. So 60 mLs, Q3. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out paulphasia.com where you can check out the merch, baby.